Hello everyone and welcome to our third Trust Inset Day. In 2017 we began with 250 people. In 2019 we raised that to 450 people, and today we are nearly 1,000 people, all working to the same vision, to inspire the futures of us all through learning together. So why is a whole Trust Inset so important? Back in 2016, when the Trust began, Wales had reached the semi-finals of the European Football Championships. They coined the phrase, "Together, stronger." In those two simple but hugely powerful words, they emotionally reached out to the people of a very small nation, providing that inner belief that with their combined energy, skills, passion, drive, determination, they could take on anything. Europe, a continent of 750 million people versus a mere 3 million. What they also found out on the pitch was that this togetherness was a great leveller. That team had a mixture of multi-million-pound world-class players and those that had been spotted playing grassroots football just 18 months previously. But nobody was more important than the other. There was an interdependence, a realisation that each one of those players made a difference, and when times were more difficult, they pushed that little bit harder. They were mutually committed. They trusted each other and they didn't want to let each other down. That resonated with me. Together, stronger. If we could replicate that in our own professional world, and when we think about the enormity of the roles we play and the huge job ahead of us, what a difference we could make to so many lives. That became our vision 6.5 years ago. Together, stronger. But you may wonder, how does that work in your office? When you're on your own in the classroom, or on the playground, or when the school is empty late at night? Do we feel that we are part of something bigger? Today is about reaffirming that and laying down our goals for the next phase of our family's journey. However, I say all this with the caveat that our Inset Day is spread over 3 geographical areas and I am on a screen in front of you. Logistics have certainly got the better of us. However, by using the power of technology and personally ensuring that I get to visit everyone today, sharing photographs and memories of our combined experiences as the day unfolds, we will get as close to attending together as possible. Next year, we will find somewhere big enough for us all to be together. So today is about belonging. As human beings, we are social animals. We all want to feel safe, included, accepted. But we also want to feel celebrated for our individuality. Indeed, each one of us is unique in our own way. Unique, a trust value. We've defined it as we celebrate difference. We champion diversity. We are divergent in our thinking. Do we, though? Are we really? While planning this event, I've spoken to lots of school leaders, spoken to SENCOs, children. Everybody, bar none, believes in inclusion. But each one of us has our own definition of this. I've gradually understood that my idea of inclusion is from the perspective of a white, Welsh, working class woman, with my own personal barriers and blinkered experiences of life. How am I supposed to determine what inclusivity or belonging means for you? So I need to understand, to challenge my thinking, to gain knowledge of what it means to experience life as someone else. And if we are to set a culture where we truly belong, then we all need to develop this too. It's been quite an uncomfortable journey for me. Uncomfortable because I thought I understood. The hundreds of children that have passed through my classroom door, the communities I've served, the people I have led, and the friends I socialise with. I've looked at everything through my perspective. I've never not tried my best. I've loved the children I've taught, worked tirelessly to help people succeed, but I've done it through my lens. I, for one, certainly need to know and understand more. Some of you may be a little puzzled as to why we're not using Inset Day to learn more about your specific role, to get on with a pile of paperwork or deep clean the area of school we never get time to do. Today, I urge you to stop the clock and reflect. We're about people, big people in adults, little people in children. They, we are extremely important, complex, weird, misunderstood. So let's try and understand. Today is a day for being humble, to look inward at ourselves and outward at each other. We do not have the same experiences, we do not face the same challenges, but through the power of education, we can empathise, we can celebrate, we can be each other's allies. Who wouldn't want that? Feeling part of our family is so important to me. However, I need to feel how you feel now. The survey you've recently completed is part of our steps in this journey. And I know some people were suspicious and thought it was a test of loyalty. I promise you it wasn't. That in itself tells me something too. We need to build up the trust. Feel safe to say what we feel in the knowledge that it's for the greater good. So please embrace today. It is a step in deepening our culture of belonging. It is not a lecture in how we behave, but it is a chance to be further aware of our humanness, personal and together. Somebody asked me, what will people get from today that people will be able to use in their classrooms? The answer is simple. It's just a greater understanding of people and the influence of personal experiences on behaviours. It will also tell us what we need to do to develop the culture of belonging for nearly 7,500 people and the hundreds of thousands of people in the communities we belong to. So, be comfortable in the uncomfortable. Reflect, talk lots, ask questions, come forward and help me. This is the start of a really exciting path. Remember, together, stronger. Have a really great day.